no paranormal teams ever come here and done an investigation of equipment or anything. Now I've heard people talk about, and I've read the website where people talked about the mysterious lights that they've witnessed here and heard cries, but it sounded like it was just somebody that come down here to check it out and experienced it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't sound like they come here to investigate it.
No, probably a thrill seeker.
They might be pioneers.
We might be. We might be. Let's just start talking a little louder. Yeah, I don't have a tripod, but I did bring my game camera.
Did you?
Yeah, I'll get it. And I brought my motion detector too.
I got mine too.
I have a remote, but I don't know if it's the right remote that works or not. It's David Crowley and Shane Hollis and Sloan Valley investigating a train tunnel where two trains collided. The tunnel has been, the train tracks has been rerouted. I'm going to call it rerouted. Let's walk in. This is video number 1. Me stepping on a twig. Well, trying to find a way in without getting the stuff wet. I'm gonna stop this till I get in there.
That's where they reroute it. So from here you can hear how close it still is to here. Down there where that pile, that's where some of the roof is, some of the rocks on the roof that fell in.
Yeah. Still in pretty good condition though.
You want to walk on back in there a little ways? And
Yeah, I was gonna walk back up in there.
do an opening statement and let them know why we're here, and let them know our name, so that maybe we'll get.
Man, it's so dark this camera ain't hardly picking anything up.
Yeah, somebody come in here and burn wood.
They coming in when it was cold.
These
Start a
are
fire.
dry, and they're still damp, and the grounds are damp, but it ain't real muddy bad.
No, it ain't that bad.
It ain't like it is on down farther down. It turns into water on down that way. Swampy. I thought about coming down here to bring a battery and like a deal trunk, like a boat, and some tools and stuff, and see if I can clear some of it out there and drain the water out of it. Or maybe you can let it dry up on the roof,
Yeah, that would be.
where you can walk from one end to the other.
Yeah, that would be good.
Yes, some of this rock here, or ball rock here, came off of the ceiling right there. It's neat how they took brick and lined in here and
Yeah, I like the
the
brick.
rock, and how they went around the rock with the brick. Look
Yeah.
how the wall goes down and then comes out a little bit, and then goes down and comes out a little bit. And
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
well, from what I've read, I guess back when that wreck happened in here, this, like it was saying, it was lined with wood. I don't know what year they put the brick in there. Somewhere, I don't know if it's in here or somewhere, or another one I've been in. If you look up at the ceiling, you can see some like bolts, like where they might have had wood attached to the ceiling.
Yeah.
And you can see all that black cut up there where the steam engine, all that smoke from it, going through.
Yeah.
Going back in here, that water back that's dripping off the back up there ain't as loud.
Yeah, it's gonna interfere with the audio. But
Yeah, right here.
there's a railroad
Yeah, metal, a bolt,
from the.
there's some wood right there. I'm thinking that there was bolted since it's a big rock.
Yeah,
bolted
it
to
probably
the
was
ceiling
bolted
and
to the
it
ceiling.
fell. You can see a piece of it looked like wood. There. That was probably that had to be put in here in later years, because what was in here when that wreck happened in 1890, it probably burned everything.
Oh, I'm sure it did. It's a very, very hot fire.
If it was lined in wood, then
The whole thing probably would have
everything in
caught.
here was wood and caught on fire and burned.
Yeah.
There's some out of this railway that used to go through here. I think altogether there was like 29. I think went from like up a town called Kings Mountain, north of Somerset, and it goes all the way down into Tennessee. There's several of them.
It'd take forever to explore all these tunnels.
Yeah. This is the only one I know of that had a wreck in it.
Yeah, but you never know.
Yeah. I mean, this one here was on, like I said, on the internet, and I mean, it was even a newspaper. See, I downloaded a thing I found on the internet, PDF.
Yeah.
Fatal railroad wrecks. This was from New York Times. So this accident that was in here got published in New York Times, published October 23rd, the day after. It happened on the 20th. It happened like 4:40, I think, in the morning on the October 22nd, and this was published on the 23rd of 1890. But anyways, it talks about. It says 8 persons killed, 33 injured. Collisions on 4 railroads, which were evidently due to carelessness railroad officers. Cincinnati, Ohio, October 22nd, disastrous collision by which 6 persons were killed and 7 injured. But up here it says 33 injured. So maybe at that time they thought it was that.
Maybe.
But it says occurred at 4:40 this morning on the Cincinnati Southern Railway in a tunnel a quarter of a mile north of Sloan Valley Station. See, if you go through the tunnel and go a quarter mile south, you'll come to where the Sloan Valley Station was at, and they said the tunnel was a quarter of a mile north, which would be right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. The trains involved were freight number 22 northbound, so it was coming this way. The passenger number 5 southbound. Number 5 leaves Cincinnati 8 p.m. Another passenger train leaves Cincinnati an hour earlier. Freight train number 22 northbound was sidetracked at Sloan Valley when the first Cincinnati train passed south. The crew of the freight appeared to have overlooked the fact number 5 was the follower, and they pulled out and started northward. Less than a quarter of a mile, they entered a tunnel. They entered here, down here. Talking about the freight train number 22. They entered a tunnel which is 1/6 of a mile long, in the most hopeless place that trainmen ever met death. The engines of the 2 trains dashed into each other, and the cars falling jammed into each other in a mass. Then came the added horror and configuration. Fortunately, the passenger train had not entirely gone into the tunnel, so the passenger train was coming from that way, north.
Mm-hmm.
Said fortunately, the passenger train had not
entered the tunnel all the way.
Entirely gone into the tunnel, so part of it was still out of the tunnel when the crash came.
Thank goodness for the passengers.
Mm-hmm. It said when the crash came, and so the 3 sleepers, which did not leave the tracks, served as a means of escape for the passengers. These sleepers were detached and drawn away from the burning train. But the baggage car, mail car, and 2 coaches were burned. At 11 o'clock today, heat and smoke prevented anything from being done to clear the tunnel. The railroad officials have heard of but 1 passenger injured. His name is not given, but he has been removed to Somerset. The killed, and it has a list of names.
That sounds like footsteps. That sure didn't sound like no water dripping. Somebody down there by the water? By the entrance to the cave? Of the tunnel?
Going back in here a little ways,
Yeah.
you know. See right there at the entrance. So I don't know how far it said the passenger train had not entirely gone in the tunnel. So I don't know how far the engine was in here to when the other engine from the freight 22 met. I don't know the exact spot where they met, but I'd say right here in this area where some of it happened.
I would say so.
Because from what it reads,
think.
that 22, the freight train almost came out of the tunnel, was coming from that way, and I don't know how far in here, but you can imagine two hitting and jackknifing all over and be up against the walls and
Yeah,
everything.
that'd be.
Fire burning in here, the wind, you can feel the breeze that's coming through here now.
Yeah.
It would just give oxygen to the fire and make it burn
Make
like
it
crazy.
burn a lot. Yeah, burn like crazy.
And all that wind, there's another one of them things. See it there? Got bolts.
Oh yeah.
Bar.
Stay up there. Stay up there. Do not fall down.
Got one back there, I think that's what that one thing back there was. One of those right there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it
It's
was.
like another one. One right there too.
Some wires. Huh. I guess they had to have some kind of signal in here. Maybe. I don't know.
I'd say that stuff there is probably something that was put in. See, the track, the last time that probably any trains went through here was probably in the 50s, I think, was whenever they started tearing the bridge down at the lake down there, and because whenever they started building Lake Cumberland, the dam, they stopped using this railroad route. But in the 40s, they was still coming through here, 40s and 50s,
Yeah.
and so I don't, like you said, I would say some of that was probably from back then.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Oh, you hear something?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Sounds like water dripping.
I hear that back that way, but this way it don't sound like water, it sounds like something moving. And see, after you get on down there, there's nothing but water. And if anything comes, like if an animal was to come from that way, they'd have to walk in water and you'd hear.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
And I don't hear nothing like that. All I'm hearing is something moving down there.
Anybody in this tunnel with us? My name's David. This is my buddy Shane. We're just here to communicate with you. To know your story. We don't mean no harm. I should have brought another battery and another DVD with me. Battery's about gone.
The camera.
Yeah. Should have brought my camera bag with me. Oh well. Still got a voice recorder and digital camera. These batteries run down so fast. Especially with the night shot. This place is so dark, the night shot ain't really picking up that well.
Blacker than a sack full of black cats in here. Turn the light off, it's real dark.
Got this camera. Oh yeah.
At this time, I'm speaking to anyone who can hear me. My name is Shane, and this is my friend David.
Hello.
If you could tell me your name, we appreciate it. We come here tonight to communicate and talk to you. We read an article that was in the New York Times about a train wreck that happened